But whether you've already decked the halls at your home or maybe you're planning to do that soon, it is crucial to think about electrical safety. Did you know that more than 40% of home Christmas tree fires are caused by electrical issues like faulty lighting or wiring? So here to help us this morning is Matthew Garner. He's the electrical field manager of Airtech Houston. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So this weekend, yesterday actually, I was putting up like some of the, fake trees that we have, like cheaper ones, smaller ones, and half the lights were burnt out. Let's start by talking about lights and electrical safety for holiday lighting. Can you talk about how many lights are safe to string together for a safety issue? Is there a certain number? You've got some here.
Yes, UL specifies that 210 watts is the maximum you can string together in any set. You can find the wattage of the lights on the box typically. Like this one here is 40.8 watts. So you can string together a maximum of 5 sets of these lights.
Okay, that's really funny because I think year after year, the first year you might have the box and then you throw it away. But can you find it on that little UL tag, the same information if you leave that on?
Unfortunately,
no.
No.
Okay. So you want to make sure that you keep that information the first year if you're using these lights year after year, which most of us do. What are some of the most common electrical hazards that homeowners face? I mean, whenever they're decorating.
The most common hazards homeowners face are overcrowding outlets, which can lead to overloading circuits, not properly inspecting the lights before use, and not using ground fault circuit protection.
All right, so let's talk about each of those. I mean, when I'm inspecting my lights, I mean, certainly I'm plugging them in and making sure they're working, but what else should I look for to know, like, hey, these should probably go in the trash instead of just using them? Okay,
when you're inspecting your lights, the first thing you want to do is make sure that it's UL listed for the right use. A red tag will be for indoor and outdoor use. A green tag will be for indoor only.
So make sure you don't want to put a green tag light outside where it's going to not do well with the weather, probably?
Yeah, it's a risk of fire and shocks.
Okay.
Personally, I only use the red indoor and outdoor because they're safer for use indoors than the indoor only lights are.
So then you're looking for that red tag.
Yeah. Also, you want to check and make sure there's bulbs in every socket, no damage to the sockets or lamps. You want to check the prongs to make sure there's no discoloration or damage. And you can open the fuse compartment on the plug-in like with a screwdriver, pushing it down, inspecting there for any signs.
Oh my gosh, can you show that a tight shot? I have no idea. Like, so basically, we get these little fuses that come with the lights, and I'm just like, I can't figure this out. I'm throwing it away. So show people what you just did there on the thing. So it's like on the actual outlet. And then in there are the fuses, and most of these little boxes come with the extra fuses. That's where they go.
Yes, ma'am.
That's if half the lights aren't working or they're not all not working, then you would change that.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, genius. So I've learned something new today. You brought some other little things. We talk about not overloading the circuit.
Yes, ma'am.
And so a lot of times we'll have these power strips where we can plug in, we'll fill them up.
Yes,
Is that a problem? How are we overloading the circuits?
Well, most people are bad about using plug adapters and plugging too much stuff into one circuit. If you do have to add plugs to a wall adapter, these put more strain on the wall socket and are not recommended. It's better to use extension lead type adapter or a plug strip with a built-in circuit breaker is better.
Okay. Perfect. And show us about some of these other things. I mean, this is the timer type, right?
Yeah, well, that is a ground stake for outdoor lighting. It helps raise the connections up off the ground so there's no chance of them being in water.
Okay. And then they plug in, you can see right there. Okay.
Yeah. And then we have plug covers. These can be used to help child-proof. Or outdoors. It helps protect for water or
So for all of those places where you're connecting decorations, these could just go where the two plugs connect.
Yes.
And cover them up, and then it still leaves. There's enough room. Oh yeah, because this is like a rubber thing.
A rubber gasket
seal
on each side to
That's very
seal
handy.
it off.
You can get any of that stuff at a home improvement store?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we've got time for one more thing that you were going to show us. What is that?
This is a universal light tester. You can use this for testing your lights. It has places to check the fuses, it'll check LED lights and regular incandescent lights.
So turn that around. Like, I mean, I know if my lights are working because I plug them in and they're either working or they're not. So why am I using that?
If your lights aren't working, this would be a way to be able to test in order to figure out where the problem is in order to fix it.
Do you need to replace that fuse,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
is it okay? All right, very helpful information. So we appreciate it. A lot of times people call you. Do you ever get calls where somebody says, just come and check my property or my home for certain things? And what is it that you're usually checking? Outlets or?
Yes, we usually do what's called a home inspection. We go in the home, we inspect the entire electrical system throughout the home, check the wiring, plugs, the electrical service for any signs of overheating, damage, and just ensure that everything's operating as efficiently as possible.
All right, that very good information. We appreciate it. Matthew Garner of Air Tech of Houston. Thanks so much for joining us this
Thank
morning.
you.